Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Today you're going to see makgeolli made with tea. Makgeolli is a delicious rustic rice wine from Korea. Please watch my earlier videos for recipes and more discussion about makgeolli. The tea I'm using is called jinjunmei tea. It's a black tea from China, and I have too much of it to drink myself. It's a high quality tea, so I'm going to use some of it for this brew. This is what it looks like. It's very fine. It has a interesting color, nice aroma. There are two ways I could brew it, either hot or cold. So I'm going to try cold steeping first for 6 hours in the refrigerator. You could do this overnight. Just want to compare the two. So doing it cold, it didn't extract too much flavor, so I'm going to try hot water now. And you just need a few seconds in the water and it's ready for the first steeping. It's ready. And of course it can be steeped multiple times, just steep it longer each time. Okay, and tasting it this way you get more of the flavor. It's milky, sweet, a toasty or floral taste, then a smoky, robust black tea bitterness after a few minutes, and there's a fruity date aftertaste. It has a rich red color. So that's a nice tea to use. I'm going to do a two-stage brew here, starting with rice flour porridge, juk, 200 grams of the rice flour and 800 milliliters of water. Then stir this at medium heat until it thickens. You have to stir it continuously, and want to let this cool to room temperature. And as that's cooling, let's mix up our naruk, 90 grams of naruk, 200 milliliters of water, and a quarter teaspoon of yeast. That's optional. And now the juk has cooled down. It's pretty sticky. Pour that in the fermentation jar along with the naruk mixture and mix that very thoroughly. Okay, so that's the first stage. Keep it with a loose lid and ferment it in a dark place. So after the next day it looks like this, and this is the match test where you put a lit match. If it's producing carbon dioxide, it should go out. On the second day, yes, it does go out. Okay, so we're sure that it's fermenting. You can also tell by all the bubbles. Day 2, we're doing the second stage, which is godubap, steamed rice. And as always, you can watch my earlier videos for more details on this recipe. So this is my steamer. Close up the cloth and steam it for 40 minutes. And as that's steaming, I'm going to take 4 packs or 20 grams of this tea and 500 milliliters of water. Try to make a very strong brew of tea, and then cool that down. Now the steamed rice is done, the godubap is done. We're going to spread that out and cool to room temperature. And of course, at the same time, that tea we brewed up is also cooling to room temperature. So put the godubap into the first stage and add the tea. So it's a very strong tea, and I'm adding everything in, including the leaves. I want as much flavor as possible from this. And mix it well. So it does change the color of the brew. See, it looks yellowish now. So that's ready to go. That can ferment, again, with a loose lid. Oh, let's watch the match. Okay, the match goes out. It is fermenting. Because I had tea in this, I wanted to mix it one more time. Normally you don't have to, but just make sure the tea was evenly distributed. So it's fermenting away. The match still goes out, but pretty close to the surface now. And now the match is no longer going out. I'm going to strain and bottle this. Put it in my strainer, which is a jelly strainer, but it works well. Have to squeeze it well to get everything out. And carefully put it in the bottles. Okay, that's what I end up with. A nice, strong brew with jinjunmei tea. Okay, the leftover remnants, 291 grams. And how does it taste? It is tart and strong. The tea flavor is subtle but warm. There are floral, fruity, and smoky flavors in there. I could have used more tea, made a stronger tea flavor. So that was fun. Thank you for watching.